Okay, hey guys, and welcome back. I just wanted to show you a bow version of the Hex Baner, or the Bane Hexer. We haven't decided. Okay, so hopefully I don't take too many hits. I have no health potions. Basically, what we're wearing different is the Demon Machine, which has explosive arrows or bolts. Pretty much we kept all the same gear. There's a lot of room for improvement and creativity here, guys. Feel free to do it. I'm just using the mirror blades. Once again, you know, we got our maxed out Hex Bane and all the synergies, etc. Okay. We've also swapped out our skillers with these maximum damage charms, which really you could do without. Okay, once we cast our Hex Bane, you can see our damage doesn't go up significantly. We're still in the low thousands, right? 2.4 to 4.4, but even though we have low damage, we're about to obliterate players 8 in hell. Alright, check this out. We've also got our sigil that we can throw down if we want. I was only running away for survival reasons, but as you can see, this takes out hell really easily, and this is players 8, so you know, single player is no problem. So yeah, I mean, that's players 8, guys. And if I'm being honest, I would recommend this build for hardcore versus the toe-to-toe, because even though you can keep leeching when you're in the melee form, this one's a little bit harder to get leech for, although it's still doable. This gives you distance, invaluable distance, right? And you can still carry over your magic damage from your Hex Bane, right? But now you can do so at a safe distance. There's also a variety of other in-slot weapons you can use here. I just like Demon Machine for its really fast attack speed and decent damage, but you could go ahead and do something like a Bariza if you don't care about the explosive bolts. You could do like a, I think it's called a Kuko. It's the bow, right, with the +6 to explosive arrow and whatever. It's like a mid-tier unique. Some Amazons use it. You could go with the Raven bow, right? There's lots of different things you can do. Upgrade the Raven bow, right? That low-tier unique. Ravenclaw. So there's a bunch of different options. If you want explosive arrows or bolts, but you want a different bow type, you can try the Brand Rune Word as well. So, you know, I'm sure Wind Force would even work in slot here when you're using the Hex Bane. Pretty much anything does, and I think that's what makes the Warlock so fun. My opinion of the character has really changed over the last couple of weeks of getting to really thoroughly play him and his different play styles. He's a very unique and creative character. There's still some skills that feel a little bit borrowed, if you will, from other characters and things like that that I wish they would have been more creative with, but overall it's an engaging character to play and build. There's all different ways to play him and build him, and I'm really enjoying this Hex Bane version. You know, how many character builds in the game do you know that you can swap out sword or bow and you're still dealing your damage unbothered, right, without having to reshift your points and your stats and things like that? So it's a very versatile build. In fact, you can have, you know, a sword and shield on one window, and then you can have a bow and bolts on your other window weapon slot, right? if you're not carrying a call to arms or anything like that, you can literally have best of both worlds. So, you know, you can go in the Frigid Highlands, you can, you know, find your enemies, shoot at them, and then switch to your sword and get right into the action, right? And remember, guys, this is Players 8. He's just making it look so easy, right? Because in Players 8, how much magic damage does it take to take down any given monster? Not that much, honestly. And you get quite a bit here. And depending on how fast you apply it, it's considerable damage, right? So, okay, guys, I think that's going to be it for this video. But don't sleep on the bow version. It can clear Players 8, no problem. Catch you in the next one.